Hello and welcome to Food for Thought, Insights for Busy Leaders and Managers in just 150 seconds. In this episode, I'd like to talk about the paradox of vigilant resilience. And that's the tendency to be optimistic while also looking out for potential and emerging threats in order to be able to recover quickly from any setbacks while maintaining effective strategies. It's one of the 12 behavioural paradoxes developed by Dr. Dan Harrison. Now, if we take a paradox as two statements which seem to be contradicting one another and yet are both true, we can take a behavioural paradox as two traits or behaviours that seem to be opposing or contradicting one another, and yet when they come together form something synergistic. So the traits within the paradox of vigilant resilience are optimism, which is the belief that the future will be positive, and analyze pitfalls, which is the tendency to scrutinize the difficulties related to a plan or a strategy. Now, if we're very high on optimism, but low on analyze pitfalls, we can end up in the blind optimism quadrant. And that means that we may believe that the future will be bright, and we may inspire confidence in others and deflect pessimism. If we neglect the valid concerns of others, that confidence can be quickly undermined, and people may even think that we're deluded, and we may get some very expensive surprises. Where if we're very high on analyzes pitfalls but low on optimism, we can be seen as very skeptical. We may believe that we're the only ones with a realistic attitude in the room. We may be wanting to prevent expensive mistakes. However, we can be seen as overly pessimistic and missing out on valuable opportunities. And that if we're seen as overly negative, it can undermine our well-being and it can undermine our career prospects and put us in a spiral of negativity. So what we want is realistic optimism, where we're able to be optimistic and inspire confidence and resilience in others. And we can also be mindful and watch out for any emerging threats and take appropriate action to adjust what we need to in order to be able to succeed. It means that we can be able to learn from trial and error and be effective in the long run. So what I'd like you to do is to consider, where are you on this quadrant, on this paradox, and where are your team, so that you can stay in realistic optimism and achieve success. Because above all, stay curious.